Probably isn't the fastest way into this city, but yeah. Hello, my name is FatTalk123 Game, and welcome back to Final Fantasy VIII. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh. To be fair, if we could find any energy crystals along the way from... what's they call it? That'd be kind of handy. I'm not going to try and waste too much time, but there is a fight you could guarantee the appearance of an Elveray, whatever it's called. There's the actual city itself. Go. Ing. Really? Like 5 steps and I'm there. That's the wrong person to berserk, I'm telling you now, mate. You're doing yourself an injury. But yeah, there is a fight around it. I guarantees and the Elveray, or the guys that drop energy crystals. I got my about to get to him. Is it down this way? Yeah. You find this lovely, happy, jolly fellow just flying in the middle of the road. Can't remember if I've showed this off or not, so I'm just doing it now quickly. Yeah, if you go talk to him, he'll have a bit of a giggle. And then violence will ensue. Happy days. Eh. Do you have anything new to draw since we've leveled up a bit? No, not really. Fair enough. Ow! Frick. Moonstones. Well, but yeah, I believe the energy crystals are a drop only. I don't think you can steal them from what I remember. Yeah, mine. Fuck off. There we go. Happy days. Just to know what the moonstones do. Picked up a few more fury fragments here. Moonstone. Holy Moonstone with monsters living inside. I believe that increases compatibility with Alexander then? Yeah. And if it's holy, that probably means it gives holy magic. Cool. Right, yeah, we need to get to the Presidential Palace. And she also relies on this fat man, remember how to get there. But yeah, it's a guaranteed fight with that guy anyway. Just want to show that off real quickly. Right. That's one tough line. Leopard, Shiva, whatever it's called. You died! Thank you. Cool. Could do a bit of AP coming in for some of the newer GFs. So. Ah, GF ability medicine refine. Hey! Fair! We can now refine things that increase stats, so like one Doc's Code, Guy's Ring, Hyper Wrist, into status attack, into medkit, 100 though, goddamn. Yeah, basically you get higher level things of the other bits and bobs, like they give the permanent abilities for increasing strength by 20, 40, 60, spirit, that sort of things. Med data, which increases item potency, all that lovely stuff. Again, I recommend looking up a guide for this sort of thing, like, holy hell. Come on, you want some of this? Nothing's getting by, guaranteed. Am I going to help you guys out a bit further in the city? They are looking in poor shape. They are not having a fun time. Excuse me. I need to get that thing off the computer screen, so it's kind of blocking a bit. There we go. Hello. Presidential Secretary, you have permission. Please, this way. Yeah, and I just got paid. Money! The President is waiting. Okay. Ah, I see. Is it this? Okay. Where is he then? The President is waiting. Is the game bugging out currently, or do I have to go to a different room? No. Right, here we go. Sorry, the big red carpet in the other room just kind of, yeah, right. Anyway, President's waiting. Yay! Coming for your job. Ward. Kiros. And that's probably... What is up with this country? Oh, sure. Hey there! I wanted to meet you guys. You guys are the ones who are inside my head, right? Alone told me. It was like there was some kind of waves running through my head. They gave us so much power during battle. We thought there were some kind of fairies flying over us. So, I'm Laguna. President Laguna Loire of Estar. Pleased to meet. If we weren't in a state of emergency, I'll talk to you some more, but, well, whatever. Let's talk. What do you want to know? He'll never get going if President Laguna keeps talking. So why don't you guys throw out some questions he'll try to answer. Man, you look way too serious. Whatever. Explain the mission to defeat Ultimisia. Yeah, straight to the heart of the matter, just like a workaholic seed. Is it my turn? Yeah, make it short and easy to understand. I will talk however I want. Yeah, Sorceress Eda told me everything. Sorceress Ultimisia comes from the future to possess the sorceress of present day. Meaning she leaves her body in the future and sends only her consciousness here. Does that sound familiar to you? It's like when Alone sent our consciousness back to the past. You're a smart one. My first guess was that someone in the future with an ability like Alone was sending the sorceress back here to our time. But no, that is not the answer. So how does this sorceress come back to this time? You want to hear how? Yes. Yeah. I kept this a secret to surprise you. It is because of me, Odine. I researched Alone's power long ago. I made out a pattern from the electric current running through Alone's brain. Once the pattern was determined, it was easy to mechanize. It may only be a toy right now, but in the time of Ultimisia, it is an impressive working machine. Which means there is a power machine which imitates Alone's power. It is I who made the first model of that machine. I named the machine Junction Machine Alone. It is a wonderful thing to know that my invention is used in the future. Junction Machine Alone. And that's about it. So Sorceress Ultimisia came to know about Alone from that machine. And Elle became Ultimisia's target. You can't blame Odine. It's useless. You want to go outside? You want to fisticuffs? Okay, we continue this story. Let's see. There is only one way to defeat Ultimisia. You must kill her in the future. There is nothing we can do unless we go to the future. There is no way to jump to the future under normal circumstances. But there is still a way. It is because the Sorceress Ultimisia plans to compress time. Compressing time with magic. And what good will it do for the Sorceress to compress time? There may be many reasons, but it doesn't matter. Let us forget about what Ultimisia is up to. In order for Ultimisia to exist in this time, she must take over the body of the Sorceress from the present. But the machine must have a limit. Ultimisia probably needs to go back further in time to achieve time compression. Only Alone can take her back, further into the past. That is why she is desperately seeking her. We must take advantage of Alone's power. There are two sorcerers in our time, Sorceress Rinoa and Sorceress Adele. Of the two, Adele has not awakened yet. Once her generation is complete, neither Laguna nor I will be safe. Sorceress Adele is probably in the process of awakening inside lunatic Pandora. Ugh. Ultimisia will want to possess Adele if Adele wakes up. That will be a horrible event. Adele is a horrible sorceress. If Adele's consciousness wins over Ultimisia, Adele would first destroy this era. So I must use Sorceress Rinoa to inherit Ultimisia's powers. Is that all for the misimpression? Ugh. Odine, you might my English go very weird. First go to lunatic Pandora. Alone's probably been held captive inside, so rescue her first. Then kill Sorceress Adele before the awakening process is completed. Now we're left with Rinoa as the only sorceress of this era. Then wait for Ultimisia to possess Rinoa. When Ultimisia arrives, it's Alone's turn. Alone will send Rinoa back into the past with Ultimisia. Alone will have to send Rinoa and Ultimisia inside another sorcerer she knows in the past. Either or Adele, that's up to Alone. Once Ultimisia is in the past, she'll have the time compression magic. We will see some influence here. I don't know what kind of influence, but once Alone feels it, she'll cut Rinoa and Ultimisia off from the past. Rinoa will come back to this world, Ultimisia also goes back to her own world. That would be left as the time compressed world. Past, present and future will all get mixed together. We'll keep moving through the time compression towards the future. Once she's out of the time compression, that will be Ultimisia's world. It's all up to you after that. So a brief about the mission? I don't really understand it either. Will you do it? I have questions. Where's Alone? The heck has he done with his life? Don't you wonder? When Alone was about 2, there was a massive hunt for girls in Estar. Estar soldiers came into Windhill and the El's parents resisted. They were killed on the spot. The massive hunt was to find the successor of Estar's ruler, Sorceress Adele. Alone was raised by Rain, who lived next door, and I came to know her. Then there was another massive hunt for a successor in Estar again. El was taken away, even though I was there. It's the most painful episode of my life. So I rescued her and sent her off to Windhill. Shortly after that, Rain died. And Alone was sent straight to an orphanage. Why didn't you go back to Windhill with her? I wanted to. But I have my reasons. I found out about this afterward, but the reason why Alone had to leave the orphanage was because of her special power. Doc Odine wanted to do research on Alone's special power. He looked for her everywhere. The owners of the orphanage were Sid Kramer and his wife, Ida. You know them better than I do. The Kramers took Elle out of the orphanage to protect her. They prepared a big ship to accommodate her. Gracious of them, huh? After a while, the ship turned into another orphanage with Elle, and Elle looked after all the kids. She said her life on the ship was a happy one, but who knows? I don't know how she could have been happy on the ship. She was on the ship for over 10 years. Our ship was attacked by Galbade recently. SR ship rescued them, and she finally met with me. It was pure luck that we found it. I was out in space at that time. Alone followed me out to space. Little Elle was all grown up. And she told me everything. Did she get back safely from space? Our escape pod rescue team was a little late. Elaine was taken into custody by Galbadia. She's inside lunatic Pandora. We're gonna rescue her. Help us out, okay? Whew. I have questions. Tell me about Rain. Rain story? Some other time, maybe. No, I can't. It's too much for me to remember. What are you doing here? You know what I've been doing all my life, right? You're a silly Galbadian soldier. I didn't like your attitude at all. But I understood the bond between the three of you. Then you changed after you went to Windhill. Then Elaine was adopted by Esther, and you went on a journey. A journey to get Elaine back. You wrote articles and appeared in movies to get by. You were trying to find a way into Esther. Somehow I got into Esther and rescued Elaine. I got a lot of help along the way. What I don't understand is, why are you the president? I don't know, it's a long story. Let's hear it. You want to hear it? Really? Okay, I'll tell you. I only set out to rescue Elaine, but of course that wasn't the end of the story. It's a country ruled by Sorceress Adele, of the ingenious yet inhumane Houdin. Both of them were interested in Elaine. We couldn't just pack up and leave. Adele will be angry. My research will be kaput. Odin only thought about his research. But while researching under Adele's orders, he was still making many inventions. There's a device to seal magic, a sealing facility. Maybe Adele can be defeated. I owed a big favour to the Adele resistance who helped me rescue Elaine. I spoke of my comrades. 2 issues came up. First, stopping the crystal pillar from calling monsters from the moon and destroying everything like what happened in Centra. Second, freeing Estar from Adele's hands. We planned a plan, based on my brilliant ideas, of course. We're back in the Lunatic Pandora Research Facility. There's only one goal. Following Iodine's instructions, reoperate the panel and move the crystal pillar. We set the course and the stop point in the ocean, and goodbye. Whoa. That was easy, but we were found out. So we gathered for a final battle to lure Adele. Adele appeared as we expected. What is going on? We hunted down the culprit who moved the crystal pillar. Where? Inside there, Elaine's been taken hostage. I knew she'd go right away if I mentioned Elaine. You thought I'd fall for that trick? Don't realize that Elaine was a hologram, but it was too late. Yeah, of course. My plans are always perfect. Gyros Ward, no! Piece of cake. Adele was careless. She may be a sorceress, but after all, she was human. We succeeded, but we couldn't keep such a dangerous sorceress around as a trophy. We had to do something. So, we decided to send her far, far away. Someplace very far, in outer space. Bye! I just left her on the fucking moon. So get eaten. And that about wraps up that part. The real work began after that. A fierce debate ensued about who should govern this country after Adele was gone. I wasn't playing close attention while they made me up to be the hero of this revolution, and I ended up being president. Adele made a lot of noise about wanting to do research on her alone. It was a mistake to send alone back to Rain. Rain died, and Nell was sent to the orphanage. If only I'd gone to Windhill with Elle, I would have been able to see Rain one last time. Rain was dead, alone missing. My job kept me busy. I was left here thinking about this and that, and before I knew it, all this time had passed. Well, that's about it. Will you do it? Yes. Alright! Let's go. We'll get aboard Ragnarok. Let's do the final briefing in there. Always wanted to ride that thing. Plus, the name sounds so cool. Alright. Everyone? From here, we go straight to our final target, Ultimecia. Let's go over the plan again. First, enter Lunatic Pandora and rescue her alone. Next, you fight Sorceress Adele. It'll be a surprise attack, but show no mercy. Now here comes the tricky part. Adele will need to pass on the powers before being defeated. We know her, will you be willing to accept them? Yes. Good. Next, we wait for Sorceress Ultimecia to possess Rinoa. This will be hard in Rinoa, but will we do it? Yes. That's the spirit. Then, Alone sends Rinoa and Ultimecia to the past. Alone brings back Rinoa. Then, head to the future through compressed time. Ultimecia lives very far in the future, where none of us can technically exist. There's only one way to make yourself exist in a world like that. As friends, don't forget one another. As friends, believe in one another. Believe in your friends' existence, and they'll also believe in yours. To be friends, to like one another, and to love one another. You can't do these things alone. You need somebody. Right, guys? What place reminds you of your friends? Imagine being in that place with all your friends. Once time compression begins, think of that place and try to get there. That's all. That place will welcome you. You'll be able to get in there no matter what period you're in. You need love and friendship for this mission, and the courage to believe it. It's all about love, friendship, and courage. I'm counting on you guys. Cheese! Love and friendship, and all that sounds corny, but everyone seems to be up for it. You think it'll succeed? We'll try. Oh boy. Well, looks like next part we're going to Lunatic Pandora then. Where is that bloody great cube anyway? Laboratory, Star Station, the lab, timber. Where is it? we're still down by Tears Point and all that. Ah, yeah, there it is. Cool. Well, we're going to save that there, and when we come back, we are going to go and invade the enemy. We are going towards the point of no return, actually. God damn. So if you do have any side quests that you want to do, most of them are going to be locked after you go into Lunatic Pandora and come out the other end in the time compression. Just be aware of that. But that is where we're heading to next. So, if you enjoyed your time, please consider subscribing to the channel, it'd be much appreciated. Thank you very much for watching. Whatever times you're morning, evening, or afternoon, look after yourselves, I'll be back in a jiffy.